This is Face the Strange by Unbeaten Duck.
Oh, God.
Chapter 1.
Unbeaten Duck. Okay.
Chapter 1.
Reject.
Dally was riding the Hogwarts Express to Hogwarts with her best friend, Edward Cullen. She had just found out she was a witch and a vampire with Edward, and now they were going to school to train to be better. Train was spelled Train, by the way. Edward.
A 12-year-old wrote this.
Edward, do you miss spelled M-I-S-S Bella? I say with every shot.
The love of his life.
Grr, I don't want to talk about Bella, Edward said. Oh, are you guys fighting? I asked. She's just being a cunt, he yelled.
Okay, just adding, they're supposed to do this when they're 11. So how does this work?
She thinks I like you. I mean, why would she say that? Dally asked. Knock knock. Suddenly there was a sound at the door of the trolley. I'm going around with candy and would you like to buy some? Came the voice from the door.
That is not what the trolley lady says. That is not what the trolley lady says. Okay, keep going.
All caps. Yes, come in! Yelled Edward. He wanted a distraction. The door slid open and in came a boy with big, spiky black hair and black clothes, and he had his arm wrapped up. My name is Hiei. I am selling these.
It's Shark Boy.
I'm selling these candies to pay for my trip to Hogwarts.
You don't have to pay for
You don't have to pay.
Oh, God. We're going to read through this so much because, oh, my God.
I'm completely uninvested in all of this. I couldn't give them the slightest modicum of a shit, so I am having a ball now.
They haven't even read the books at all, I don't think. They audiobooked it and fell asleep.
As by osmosis. He showed them the tray, and there were birdies, bots, and candy frogs with cards on them. Edward noticed that Dally was staring at Hiei and growled, "We aren't interested. Go away."
A minute ago, he really wanted.
He said, "Yes, come in."
Great.
I can't breathe.
Oh, okay, Hiei said. Wait! I would like to buy some boots bots, said Dally, enthusiastic.
Some what?
Booties bots? I
have to go look, but there's a candy that starts with a B. It's BB, but that's not how it's pronounced.
Bots and beans?
It's spelled Butties. Botts. So booties bots?
That's a weird candy.
I
don't know. Sorry, the narrative lost me. Did he or did he not want the booties bots?
Dally does.
Dally wants them.
Enthusiastically and smiling, she reached for some and touched hands with Hiei. Edward gird.
Gird.
He gird.
Well, that will be okay. Well, it's free for you, Hiei said. He was flustered because he touched hands with Dally. He thought he was very cute. Thank you. Oh,
Ow.
No, sorry. Thank you, said Dally. Anytime all of it is going to be all of it is anytime all of it is caps, that's what I'm gonna do.
Okay.
Hiei left and Dally began to eat the beans.
This is worse than the actual Twilight books. The grammar is so bad.
So do you like that guy? Edward asked. Of course, he gave me free food. He is very nice, Dally said, happy.
Sounds like a female to me.
Take all the resources.
That is actually how you get my daughters to like you. You just hand them food.
Well, are you trying to say that Mr. Verbs was right?
Just on food.
Only the past tense verbs. They arrived at Hogwarts and uncame from the train.
Uncame. Fuck.
They were greeted by a big wizard with a long white bear and a pointy hat and said, "Come, students, follow me to the great..."
Long, was it?
Yes.
Okay.
It's a bear, long white bear.
Okay.
And follow me to the great hall, and we will eat and get you sorted.
Okay,
Dally.
before we carry on, let me point out, if the kid had all this candy that's really expensive, why not just not buy the candy and pay for the train ride that you don't have to pay for with the money he spent on all that damn candy?
Oh,
all right, going on.
This gets better, Poptart. It's just it's mwah. Okay. Dally and Edward got into a boat and went to the Great Hall with Dumbledore. They sat at the table coincidentally right next to where right next to their friend from the ship, Hiei. Dally was also sitting next to a black and red hedgehog.
What ship? Where did this ship
I am the ultimate life form.
My name is Shadow, said the hedgehog.
Yes!
Really? There's Shadow the Hedgehog?
Hedgehog.
Edward began to grr again. Why are you all talking to Dally? He said. Calm down, said Dally. He's my best friend, and he gets a little territorial sometimes.
I'm sorry. The whole time I'm picturing Edward, like from the movie, an 11-year-old that he's possessive over.
Jesus. My hand hurts so much from slamming it on the desk.
And it does fit because he is stalkerish and very possessive, but because they start school at 11, I'm just picturing the 17-year-old sparkly gay guy, obsessing over an 11-year-old. And I'm like, damn, he finally went way younger. Okay, I'm sorry. Keep going.
Oh, okay, said Shadow.
Chaos control!
Don't talk to the hedgehog.
Oh, I was say from now on, every time that I have to read something for Shadow, I'm going to treat him like what's his name from The Room?
Tommy
Wiseau. Yeah, I was just. Oh, okay, said Shadow. All right, said Dumbledore. I will now sort you into the hat. One by one, each of the students and the hedge mice, because there are some Sonic characters, came up to the sorting hat. They're hedge mice.
Hedge mice.
It told poems for the houses. There is Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, Ravenclaw, and Slytherin.
Ravenloft.
Are those
Ravenclaw?
made up names or are those names?
I know,
Ravenclaw. All four of those are actual Harry Potter houses.
Okay.
Yeah, Hufflepuff is literally like, okay, the other houses didn't want you guys, so here.
They're supposed to be the good-spirited, kind-hearted one.
Edward Cullen, said the hat.
Slithering!
Edward put on a silver and green scarf and sat at the end of the table. He winked at Deli as if to say, "Come to my house."
Did he grr? Yeah, that's right.
Shadow.
Slytherin!
Oh no.
Shadow put on a silver and green scarf and sat next to Edward. Gee, I hope she gets Slytherin, thought Shadow. Hiei.
Jesus.
Slytherin!
Okay, I can tell who this writer, what house they like.
Hiei put on a silver and green scarf and sat down next to Shadow and Edward. He could not stop grazing at Bailey.
He was slowly eating him.
He was just chewing some cud slowly at Dally.
She's like wearing like a tactical camouflage suit. So she's just covered in grass.
Yeah.
Slowly eating her.
Now it was Dally's turn. Dally, said the hat. She was beckoned, so she went up, and the boys did a drum roll with their feet.
How do you drum?
Ravenclaw! Dally's face fell off. She could not believe it. The boys looked so disappointed.
I couldn't believe it. Oh, God. I can't. Oh, I might need the inhaler. Hold on, I gotta explain to my daughter what's happening.
Oh man,
my neighbors are gonna kill me.
I guess we'll wait until Lucky's back because she doesn't want to miss. She doesn't want to miss this.
No.
Her face fell off.
Oh,
I'm crying.
ooh. I about lost my shit when Shadow the Hedgehog appeared.
Ow. Oh, I'm in so much pain. Oh. It's like give me the link all over again, man.
Oh, God. Sorry, my daughter.
Say anything. I need to drink water. I don't want to
Sorry,
laugh.
my daughter was just standing there staring at me, so I had to explain why I can't breathe. And she's bringing me in an inhaler.
Did her face fall off?
No, she just gave me the most retarded look in the world. Like, I'm special needs. But
Okay.
I'm crying.
Should I continue?
yeah, I'm gonna.